to go then.
All right. Okay. So welcome everyone. I'm not sure who all's here because I would have to keep scrolling. So I've got a list of the players and I'm going to tell the person who's playing next and introduce them. And then I'll also give a warning to the one coming up after that. So we had a list of people who said they wanted to play. I have 9 players signed up. So hopefully everyone's here.
Hello? I didn't put in my name, I don't think, but I would like to play.
Okay, I'll see. Well, I'll put you at the end then, Paul.
Okay.
Okay. So what we're going to do is just kind of give a little who are you, and then say what song you've chosen to play and who the songwriter is, and then go from person to person. All right. So I'm going to start. I decided to do a song by Eve Goldberg called Let Me Rise. It was exciting that she won the Estelle Klein Award this year. And so I decided to learn one of her songs. Let me rise in the morning, feel the joy in living. Let me open my heart like a flower unfolds. When my burden is heavy, would you walk beside me? Would you open your heart, shine light for my soul? Little flowers in the desert can't take the heat of the midday sun, but they open up their petals when the day has just begun. Let me rise in the morning, feel joy in living. Let me open my heart like a flower unfolds. When my burden is heavy, would you walk beside me? Would you open your heart, shine light for my soul? I was wandering in that desert, desperate for a sign of rain. Your heart shone out like a beacon, called my soul back home again. Let me rise in the morning, feel joy in living. Let me open my heart like a flower unfolds. When my burden is heavy, would you walk beside me? Will you open my heart, shine light for my soul? We're just like those little flowers who put down roots in the burning sand. We've got to gather love around us, make our way in a thirsty land. Let me rise in the morning, feel the joy in living. Let me open my heart like a flower unfolds. When my burden is heavy, would you walk beside me? Would you open your heart, shine light for my soul? When my burden is heavy, would you walk beside me? Would you open your heart, shine light for my soul? Thank you so much. So yeah, that was a song by Eve Goldberg. So the first person I have on my list is Helen Austin, if Helen is around.
I am. I just woke up.
Oh, okay. Well, welcome, Helen. And then Julie will be next. So let's start with you, Helen. Tell us who you are and what song you chose, and maybe a little quick why.
I am. Oh, first of all, I'm going to take myself off speaker view because I don't want to look at my big old face. Oh, where did I go? There I am. Okay, I'm Helen Austin and I am from one half of Big Little Lions. I'm the little one. The big one is in Ohio somewhere. I'm on Vancouver Island on the unceded territory of the Comox First Nations. And I'm going to be singing a song by my musical cousin, because we share a manager, Rain Hamilton. She also had a showcase this week. I just love her voice. I love the instrumentation she uses and writes beautiful songs. So, and she can't be here. And I've changed it into 3/4 time, so I hope she doesn't mind that. This is called Brave Land. Born one day breathing, gifted these feet that walk the earth. Tread stepping gently, the earth has our body and I love her. Never seen a green this green before. Brave land up reaching, sit with me and lift me to the sky, that I might hear you. Covered in crystal, holy mantle where the sun is set. Never known a light this light before. Sing to me, starlight, shine that I might see my way through. Call to me, sliver of the moon, waxing and waning and revealing. Come now and dweller of my heart, chase the sorrow from the darkest part. After the breaking of my bones, the pouring of my heart, I could be a channel of thy peace, make me warm and make me willing. Come now and dweller of my heart, chase the sorrow from the darkest part. Come now and dweller of my heart, chase the sorrow from the darkest part. Thank you.
I need to unmute to clap a bit. It's so amazing.
Thank you.
Julie's next, and then it will be Arthur. Welcome, Julie. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much for having me. That was such a gorgeous performance. Wow, that was like very moving, both of you. Thank you so much. I'm gonna be playing Basement Apartment by Sarah Harmer. She is, I think she's a member of Folk Music Ontario, I don't know, but she's one of my, idols in Canadian folk music. And I first heard this song when I was stuck homesick in grade 8, and it was just on Much Music over and over and over again. And it just had such an impact on me. So I learned it. Hopefully it sounds okay. I don't have headphones right now. Will you live out where the street ends?
basement apartment with one of your friends, and the tap drips all night, water torture in the sink. The furnace is burning, but it's still cold, I think. I can smell the bleach that they use in the hall, but it can't clean the dirt off of me. It's seeping under the door and across the floor. It's starting to hurt every time I breathe. Every time I try to leave. Every time I breathe. And the toaster sticks and the empties all piled. I haven't been up the stairs in a while now. I gotta watch those things that go on my bed. I gotta watch those things that go unsaid. God, I wish I could leave it at this. Yeah. Every time I breathe. Every time I try to leave. Every time I breathe. And every evening you open the door, you calm down. There's nothing like watching TV all night underground. And no one is watching me slide. Below street level, barely alive. We live down where the street ends, in a basement apartment, just like our friends. We always said that we were different, but we know now that we weren't, 'cause there's holes in all the bottles and my lungs hurt. Every time I breathe, every time I try to leave, every time I breathe.
Whew, thank you. I was so nervous. I hope you guys liked it.
That was great. Thanks so much. And Sarah may not be a member, but she definitely was a keynote speaker a couple of years ago. So that's great. Thanks so much.
I'm close. Thank you.
So next we have Arthur McGregor, and then after that will be Michael Darcy. So is Arthur around and ready?
I'm right here.
Excellent.
No,
Welcome, Arthur.
Thank you. I'm out in the country. I built a campfire, but a little early. My internet is kind of,
Okay.
so excuse me.
Well, I've got the
I'm
little
gonna-
campfire right here. So
Well, that's good. That's good.
I try to
Get
represent
me warm.
that.
It's kind of chilly out here, you know? I'm up in Plevna, Ontario, where the color is absolutely beautiful. This is a song written by Chris McLean, a good friend and a wonderful songwriter. And I sing this because it's a fairly new song for her. She hasn't actually recorded it. But it's called Grateful. And it says a lot of things that I want to say. grateful for the morning, grateful for this bed, and for the roof over my head. May take for granted a simple place to live, but I'm grateful, grateful I have this. All my children and all my family, lover, lover, love, love, lover, loving me. Wonderful friends, all that make me sing. Yes, I'm grateful for all the joy you bring. I used to struggle to be happy. I didn't know it had such a simple recipe. Start with a glass half empty, then fill it up with what you appreciate. Well, I'm grateful for the wrecking ball, grateful for the burn, and all of those hard lessons I've had to learn. I used to take for granted this body that I'm in. Now I'm grateful for bone and blood and skin. Trees, the sky up above, the mountains and the seas, birds, beasts, and insects, and all the wild things. Yes, I'm grateful for every living thing. I used to struggle to be happy. I didn't know it had such a simple recipe. Start with a glass half empty, then fill it up with what I appreciate. Well, I'm grateful for the evening when the stars come out to shine. All that lies ahead and all I leave behind. I know this life is precious and all the days on earth, and I'm grateful for all that this is worth. Yes, I'm grateful for all that this is worth. Chris McLean.
That's great. Oh yeah, that's a great choice. Thank you so much, Arthur. I appreciate that. Excellent. So next we have Michael Darcy, and then on deck is Matt Zaddy. So Michael, are you here? And what have you got for us today?
Yes, I'm here. How are you? I think I'm unmuted.
Good.
You can hear me?
You are unmuted.
Good. That's a start. These songs, I'm not familiar with a lot of them, but they're gorgeous. You know, I'm not Canadian, so I don't know a lot of them, but very nice. I'm going to sing a Scottish song now, if that's okay. I don't know many Canadian songs, but it's an old folk song, and it's called "The Pleasure Will Be Mine," written by a guy called Alan Reid.
Okay, thank you.
The rain was falling down so hard, the drains were overflowing. You'd almost think the flood was coming on. So they huddled in the corner, trying to keep out of the water. And he told her, of the things he had in mind. If you come with me to Ventry, Willie says to Caroline, I would have a happy heart. The pleasure will be mine, she said, oh, the pleasure will be mine. The paper says the workforce will be laid off after Christmas. There's a downturn in the business, so they say. I'll not sit about here waiting on some company's decision, so on Friday I'll be lifting my last pay. If you come with me to Ventry, Willie says to Caroline, I would have a happy heart. The pleasure will be mine, she said, oh, the pleasure will be mine. We can pack our bags and leave this place and take the road to Ventry, where the country air, it's as sweet as good red wine. And when summertime comes around again and corn is ripe for gathering, we'll find out if my notion's wrong or right. If you come with me to Ventry, Willie says to Caroline, oh, I would have a happy heart. The pleasure will be mine, she said, oh, the pleasure will be mine. They walked hand in hand and wandered down beside the sleepy river, where the city sounds grew distant in their ears. The moonbeams in the water glinted silver as he kissed her, and the rumble of the city disappeared. If you come with me to Ventry, Willie says to Caroline, I would have a happy heart. Oh, the pleasure will be mine, she said, oh, the pleasure will be mine. If you come with me to Ventry, Willie says to Caroline, oh, I would have a happy heart. The pleasure will be mine, she said, oh, the pleasure will be mine. Will be mine.
Excellent. That was very nice. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Next we have Matt Zaddy, and then after that will be Jessica Pearson. So Matt, I saw you were there. You ready?
Oh, I'm good to go. I got a guest star with me too, who won't leave me alone.
Excellent. I've got mine, but she's just out of camera.
Yeah,
I
no
love
worries.
having the pets of Zoom meetings.
Oh man, that's like the highlight for me, looking around and like who do I get, whose animals do I get a glimpse of? So my name's Matt Zaddy. I'm from Mississauga, and one of the things I was thinking about today, just because I mean, folk is such a broad and wonderful term, and it permeates its way through so much of the music that we all listen to in a variety of genres. And I was thinking about, there were two songs that kind of came to mind, and one was kind of like folk soul, and one was kind of folk country, and I was kind of feeling the country one this morning. So this is a song that reminds me of two lefties in a row, yeah. Fancy business. This is a song that reminds me of long tours through the United States. This is a song by Ryan Bingham called Hard Times. When I was young, my daddy said, son, never be ashamed of where you're from. There's nothing wrong with your last name. Don't be looking for people to blame. The hard times, they come and they go. Most of the time you're in the middle of the road. Same pain, different ways. Don't you know, son, when it pours, it rains. Hard times. gotta try to make a living on minimum wage. You're coming up short nearly every day. What's the point? What's the cost? Don't look down, all is lost. Roll up stuff, doors are locked. There's a poor boy living on every block. Hard times, middle of the road. Hard times. Next one. Creeping up on the good folks you know. Hard times. Living down where the rest of you know. Hard times. From the California hills to the Coverdale Road. When I was young, my daddy said, son, never be ashamed of where you're from. There's nothing wrong with your last name. Don't be looking for people to blame. These hard times, they come and they go. Most of the time you're in the middle of the road. Same pain, different ways. Don't you know, son, when it pours the rain, you will always be around, following you from town to town. But you can get up when it puts you down, 'cause everybody's got it when you look around. Hard times in the middle of your road. Hard times keeping up on the good folks you know. Hard times. Daddy wakes up and he lit the stove. Hard times. From the California hills to the Coverdale Road.
That's excellent. Wow, thanks so much. That's a great choice.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I was so glad that you guys were doing this, because like one of my best memories of my first FMO was a jam till 5 o'clock in the morning with Noah Dirksen, and it was just like all these wonderful people that I met. So I'm glad we were able to do something like that as a part of this.
I'm glad too. Yeah, thanks so much. And I'm glad you could join us. And you know, I listen to these and it's as close as we can get to doing the Campfire Jam. And it is one of my favorite things too. And I do hope, you know, at some point I get to meet everybody in person at an FMO in the future. Thanks so much, Matt. So we have Jessica Pearson is up next, and then Kyla, if she can be ready after that.
Actually, it looks like Jess is not here.
Jess not? Okay.
So I hope, so maybe you're ready now, Kyla.
I can be ready. I'm just gonna make sure everything's in tune. All right, so I'll do the folk singer talk while she tunes her guitar.
Okay, excellent.
Oh, it's pretty much in tune anyway. So I'm Kyla Tilley. Oh, go ahead.
Okay, I just wanted to let Taylor know that that's the next in line if Taylor wants to prepare. Okay, go ahead, Kyla.
All right. So I am Kyla Tilley. I'm a singer-songwriter in Newfoundland, which is the ancestral homeland of the Beothuk and the Mi'kmaq. So I'm doing Frobisher Bay by James Gordon. And I don't do covers. I find it really weird to sing songs that I didn't write, unless they're traditional songs. But I learned this song, I sang in a choir, and we did this, and it really, really spoke to me. And it's about, you know, it's about love and loss and poor working conditions and greed. And so this is Frobisher Bay. Cold is the Arctic sea, far are your arms from me. Long will this winter be, frozen in Frobisher Bay, frozen in Frobisher Bay. One more will the captain cry, one more will that will beat the ice. But the winter star was in the sky, the seas were rough, the winds were high, and cold is the Arctic sea. Far are your arms from me, long will this endless days, waiting for the ice to break. And cold is the Arctic Sea. Far are your arms from me. Long will this winter be, frozen in Frobisher Bay, frozen in Frobisher Bay. And strange is the whaler's fate, to be safe from the raging waves, only to drift away, frozen in this lonely grave. And cold is the Arctic Sea. Far are your arms from me. Long will this winter be, frozen in Frobisher Bay, frozen in Frobisher Bay.
That
Thank
was
you.
great. Yeah, James, he's a terrific songwriter. Thank you for bringing that one to us. That's excellent.
Thank you.
So next we have is Taylor. I'm not sure, Taylor, if you're on.
Yep.
And then Christophe.
Hi guys. So I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a rough morning for me. It's a bittersweet one. I'm in Kerrville here to play a big folk festival that I was a finalist or kind of basically a winner in, which is awesome. But I got an email this morning that my recording studio that I spent, 2 years with my friend building, an immaculate space, and we got to use for a few years there. The landlords are now trying to kick us out, and I'm shocked and I'm angry and I don't know how to process all this, and I don't even know what all the options are, the possibilities are around this, but I was planning on doing a different song, and now I'm thinking more of a song by Amanda Marshall, who got to have a kick at the Fame Can before disappearing, and I think she's absolutely brilliant and just this burst of light, and I don't know, I really identify with her. This is a song I think she wrote with Dean McTaggart, who might be a member, and brilliant Canadian light. If anyone wants to help us save a studio, is looking for a space in Toronto, anything like that, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm open to anything at this point, and so I wanted to do a song called Dark Horse, because this is kind of the life of anyone who's a musician. Your money's riding on a dark horse. You're going for it. You don't know what it's going to look like. Indian summer, Abilene. You were new in town, I was 19, and sparks flew. They called us crazy behind our backs, romantic fools, we just let them laugh, because we knew it may be a long shot, we may get lonely down the line, but love knows no reason, and I won't let them make up my mind. My mind is riding on this dark horse, baby. My heart is saying it's the lucky one, and its true colors gonna shine through someday, if we let this dark horse run. The stars are brighter in the desert sky. No need to wonder or justify where this will lead. I wear your locket, our pictures inside. Inscription says the joy is in the right, and I believe something so sacred? Is something worth this kind of fight? 'Cause love knows no patience. You can't please everyone all of the time. My mind is riding on this dark horse, baby. My heart is saying it's the lucky one. And its true color's gonna shine through someday. If you let this dark horse run. Ooh, let it run. Please, won't you let it run? I believe, oh, I believe we will be free, baby. My money's riding on this dark horse, baby. My heart is saying it's the lucky one. And its true color's gonna shine through someday. Someday, if you let this dark horse run. Ooh, let it run. Please, let it run. On the highway tonight, there's no reason to cry out your eyes. On the highway tonight, there's no reason to cry out your eyes. Indian summer, Abilene, you were new in town, I was 19.
Wow, thanks so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that's pretty powerful, and I really hope that something gets figured out for the space. That's a difficult time. So Christophe, is Christophe around? And then
Yeah.
Paul Mills, we've got you tagged on the end there. So, oh look, Christophe, whoa, funky.
Yeah.
I've never seen a campfire looks like that. Quite, but I like the star kind of funky happening.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. My name's Christophe Elie, and I gravitate towards, writing sort of political folk. And sorry to hear about the studio from our last performer there. I think there's a pretty strong community in Toronto of musicians that hopefully you can tap into to try and help you out and find a way out of that, and make sure you figure out, talk to a lawyer or something like that about what your rights are as a tenant there. Take care though, and best of luck with that. I'm gonna play a song today by Chris White. Chris White, you might know him. He hosts Canadian Spaces, and like Arthur was saying in the song that he played by Chris McLean, I'm really grateful to be part of the community here in Ottawa, because there's so many great songwriters and sort of an infrastructure of sort of places where we can share our music. And I heard this song first at something called the Great Canadian Song Along that you all might be interested in. Arthur played at this year. But you're all welcome to potentially perform in it every year. It's people write a song over based on 4 topics over the course of a month or so, and that's where I first heard this song, is at the Great Canadian Song Along. Chris White played it, and then I played it at Chrysalis, which is another thing that happens in Ottawa where you play other people's songs. It's just an event that takes place. So this song has a lot of chords in it and a lot of lyrics, so hopefully I don't screw it up, but this is a song called Horse to Water.
This lovely world is dying. The land, the sea, the air. And though we hear her crying, we act like we don't care. The atmosphere grows harder as polar ice caps shrink. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. The planet heals the sorrow of all that she has lost. We've stolen from tomorrow, not thinking of the cost. The day that we forgot her, force began to sink. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. While we procrastinate, argue and hesitate, this planet's fragile state can't be denied. We must cooperate or face a bitter fate. Soon it will be too late to stem the tide. The facts are right before us. There's nowhere left to go. And though we hear a chorus of people saying no, 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 we're headed for the slaughter. We're standing on the brink. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. In order not to perish, we must start planting trees and show the world we cherish her rivers, lakes, and seas. Restore the sacred water, repair the broken lake. Restore the sacred water and hope the horses drink. Restore the sacred waters and hope the horses drink.
Thanks, Christophe. Wow, very nice.
Thank you for having.
So Paul Mills, we have you up next.
Hi.
What have you got for us today, Paul?
I'm just wondering if I should do something with the background.
Oh,
No?
we're
Okay.
getting spacier and spacier.
Yeah, really. Anyway. Yeah, I'm Paul Mills. I was a record producer for many years, but I've retired from that, and I'm doing more performing now. And well, not in front of real people, but doing a lot of stuff on Zoom and Facebook and such. But anyway, I'm going to do a song by a wonderful blues artist from Montreal, Michael Jerome Brown. And is the sound okay? Are we coming through all right? Okay, good. This is called Guitar Mama. Well, Guitar Mama played way down low. Guitar Mama, won't you play it way down low? Well, keep on playing till I forget everything I know. guitar, mama, don't I love the way you sing? You got a voice so sweet and gentle, touch me like an angel wing. Well, keep on playing it, play it just the same. Keep on playing, mama, play it just the same. I left my wife and children, mama, you know you're to blame. Well, now, guitar mama made a prisoner out of me. The guitar mama made a prisoner out of me. Well, if you're the warden, mama, please don't set me free. Guitar Mama, Michael Jerome Brown.
Wow, I was definitely toe tapping to that one. That's great. Too fun. Yeah, the only thing I miss with this part, doing it online, is it's hard to jam along or sing along and do harmonies and stuff. That part's hard to miss, but it's so great. There's been such a variety of songs and song choices and styles today. This has been awesome. So we've only got like 10 minutes left. I think I might just do another song and see. We might wrap that up at that point. I decided to do a song that is by Corn Raymond and Jonathan Bird, because Corn is always good at a jam, and so I'm going to play this one. It's called "The Law and the Lonesome." I'm doing it in a different key because I can't sing quite as low as them. With the wrath of the law and the lonesome above you, and all those who love you behind, with the storm in your rear view and darkness before you, where will you fly to this time? Only Jesus will go down the road you're burning. You should turn into him. How will you wait and be washed in the water when the river is dirty as sin? How can she take you and make you so lonely? You said she was only a friend. Any fool in his pride who has tried to refuse her could see you using again. The snow's like a ghost of cocaine on the highway. It shifts, plays tricks on your mind. The wind is like razors, and in only 2 days you've done 200,000 white lines. You took her all way home. You took her all way home. They blasted the bedrock and laid all the blacktop like a snake round the shoulders of God. Christ on his hilltop and the cop at the truck stop, both only doing their jobs. You got a double cross to bear, now you've lost the last friend that you had to lose. He's in the ambulance, you're in the cruiser, with a fatal case of sucker punch blues. You took her all the way home. You took her all the way home. You took her all the way home. With the wrath of the law and the lonesome above you, and all those who love you behind. Thanks so much.
Amazing
Thanks,
work.
everyone.
Amazing work, Leah. Amazing work, everybody who played, and all you guys for coming to watch as well. Are we having a lot of fun? We got the conference networking wrap-up meet and greet coming up in about an hour, so grab yourself some lunch and get ready to yik-yak with people. I guess you can sing too, whatever you want to do at your tables. One more big round of applause via Zoom for our host, Leah. You did a great job.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And thanks to everyone who has joined in today. Just that really, it made my day, it made my week. I've been missing the live music, of course, but just being able to hear people jam things out and the spreading of other people's music is really nice too. I've always loved this, the Campfire Swap. Eve Goldberg used to actually host that one. And so when FMO asked, I said, I think the theme should be the Campfire song swap. So thank you, everybody, and hope to see you again in the not too distant future.
Thanks, Leah. Great job.
Au
Thank
revoir.
you.